I'm talking about on the dance floor.
We here.
They didn't close the club.
We here, man.
Hey, I'm sick of this shit. This shit over capacity. They closed me down again. Why they closed? I'm mad.
You say fuck the police because they shut this shit down.
They shut the shit down.
You tell fuck them like you always do.
Hey, you said they shut me down, man. We in BA with this shit. Over capacity. Why the fuck y'all shut my motherfucking show down, bitch? Got me mad as a motherfucker. All that motherfucker trapping I just did to get her, hoe. Fuck the fire marshal. Now y'all watch this bull ass TV, bitch.
Chill, youngster. You definitely got your front end. You probably still got your back end. You'll take your bag, go back to the West Coast, and be just fine. Blac Youngsta had a show in Norfolk, Virginia, and according to Youngsta, because the show was too lit, the venue was overcapacitated, the fire marshal shut it down. Now, this is a bad dilemma that, to me, is becoming much more prevalent in hip-hop because there are so many artists who are at this in-between spot, right? And what I mean by in-between spot, I mean there are so many artists who could pack out a club but likely can't go to the 2,000 seat venues, the halls, right? So because they can't go to like the halls, they have to stay in the urban clubs, and they pack them bad boys out. They make good money, they do good business with promoters. So these issues happen. They're overcapacitating these clubs, and fire marshals like, yo, y'all putting us in a no-win situation. Because some of you rappers are able to command 40, 50 grand a night at a club, I know the promoters want to get theirs back. So the promoters are not only overcharging for tickets, they're overcapacitating some of these venues, which means they're going over limits, and clubs probably should say no to some of the people that are trying to get in when they obviously know you're 100 to 200 people over what you should have inside this nightclub. Again, promoters just trying to make sure they see theirs on that back end. They having to charge people $70, $80, $100 at the door for some of these parties. I get it. It's a tough business. Promoters just trying to see theirs, and that's how these bad boys get overcapacitated. And it looks like Blac Youngsta was a victim of this. I can't even call Youngsta a victim. Like I said, I'm sure he got his front end. I'm damn near sure he got his back end as well. The promoters are the ones that likely got screwed, and the club, because they didn't make all their money that they could have made on liquor and everything else. But nevertheless, I think Blac Youngsta will be just fine. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Again, Blac Youngsta show in Norfolk, Virginia get shut down, and it made me think about a conversation in hip-hop that's oh so prevalent. Yo, how pissed are you when you're at a club, you're at a spot, you're here to see your favorite artist, maybe you drove an hour or so, whatever, and the club gets shut down? One time I remember specifically, I was in Memphis, and Chief Keef was performing at a club called Crave Nightclub. Shit was lit. Chief Keef was charging 40 a head. This is when I Don't Like was lit. That whole Finally Rich tape was lit. That nigga ain't show up, and let's just say it was some mad motherfuckers who had paid $40 to see a Chief Keef show, and Chief Keef wasn't there. That's all I'll say about that. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. Y'all share some of y'all experiences in the comment box below. I appreciate all the love that y'all showed me. I'll be reading the comments, see what some of y'all experiences y'all done had. I'm out. Rose, I decided to step my game up again. I've created a music reaction Instagram page. That way you guys can be up to date on some of the latest new music in the atmosphere, and you guys can also send me some of your music as well, and you will get Mr. TALIAFERRO'S first reaction to your record, for good or for bad, or an artist that we talk about on my platform's music, for good or for bad. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Again, that's Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, and you get more of yours truly.